Don't skip have you ever. Stop to consider that being excessively nice might actually be a stumbling block in your relationships. Today we'll dive deep into the nice guy conundrum. These men often consider themselves the ideal partners, the kind. Every woman supposedizes, but is simply being nice enough to stand out. Or does this mindset actually hinder their chances more than the so-called jerk they often criticize in this discussion? We'll unpack a fascinating concept rooted in ancient Stoicism, which may just revolutionize the way you interact with women. Stoicism, a philosophy built on the virtues of wisdom, courage, justice, and moderation, challenges us to reconsider our approach to being the nice guy. We'll explore how being overly agreeable can sometimes lead to a lack of genuine connection and respect by applying Stoic principles. You can cultivate a more balanced approach where your actions are not just about being nice, but about being wise and just. This shift not only improves your relationships, but also aligns you more closely with your core values, leading to a more fulfilling life. So, whether you felt overlooked despite your Nisa, or you're simply curious about enhancing your interpersonal dynamics through Stoicism, this video is for you. Make sure to hit that like button if you find these insights helpful. Subscribe to stay updated with more wisdom-packed content, and share this video with friends who might also benefit from a Stoic approach to relationships. Now let's begin. Number 1. Being nice isn't everything. Many nice guys fall into the being nice isn't everything trap of believing that their kindness should automatically earn them a romantic relations. This belief, while well-intentioned, often leads to disappointment. Stoicism teaches us that we should act virtuously without expecting a specific outcome. While being respectful and well-mannered is great, it rarely guarantees romantic interest. Kindness is a wonderful quality, but it alone doesn't spark romance. If you're solely focused on being the nice guy, this might actually work against you. Women may appreciate nice men and enjoy their company, seeing them as great friends and listeners. However, that doesn't necessarily translate into romantic attraction. There's no romantic thrill in just being nice. It doesn't build the tension or chemistry needed for a romantic connection. Remember, being nice shouldn't come with the expectation of romance. Thinking otherwise can seem unattractive or even manipulative. From a Stoic perspective, it's important to remember that your actions should be driven by virtue and integrity, not by the hope of a specific outcome. If you're nice just to win someone over, it raises the question, are you truly kind? Or are you using kindness as a strategy? This approach can come across as manipulative and insincere, which is counterproductive to genuine relations. A Stoic man strives to be kind and virtuous because it's the right thing to do, not because he expects a reward. Marcus Aurelius, a prominent Stoic philosopher, emphasized the importance of acting with good intentions, regardless of the outcome. When you apply this to your interactions with women, it means being kind and respectful without expecting anything in return. True kindness is selfless and doesn't come with strings attached. Many nice guys find themselves repeatedly overlooked because they wait for their kindness to be rewarded, but it seldom is. Instead of focusing solely on being nice, try to develop other qualities that contribute to a well-rounded character. Confidence, and a sense of purpose are attractive traits that can complement your kindness and make you more appealing. For example, you're interested in someone and you always go out of your way to do nice things for her, like buying her coffee or helping with her projects. While she might appreciate your gestures, if you never express your own desires or show any romantic interest, may never see you as more than a friend. On the other hand, if you combine your kindness with confidence and Makeo intentions clear, you create the potential for a deeper connection. For example, you're interested in someone, you always go out of your way to do nice things for her, like buying her coffee or helping with her projects, while she might appreciate your gestures. If you never express your own desires or show any romantic interest, she may never see you as more than a friend. On the other hand, if you combine your kindness with confidence and make your intentions clear, you create the potential for a deeper connection. In summary, being nice is a good start and can open many doors, but it's not the key to a woman's heart, especially if you expect something in return. Embrace the Stoic philosophy, facting with virtue for its own sake, and focus on becoming a well-rounded individual. This way, your kindness will be genuine, and you'll be more like litoform, meaningful and fulfilling. Relationships number 2, don't hide who to. Don't hide who you are. Nice guys often suppress their true selves around women, but this is a mistake that contradicts the principles of Stoicism. As a Stoic, you should strive to live in accordance with your true nature, embracing your authentic self-image in how you behave when you're with your friends, lively, confident, sharing your interests, cracking jokes, and enjoying the spotlight. This is when you're being genuine, and it's attractive. However, many nice guys undergo a dramatic change in the presence of someone they find attractive. Suddenly they try too hard to embody the good guy image, avoiding any behavior that might seem aggressive or selfish. This shift, though well-intentioned, usually backfires. Women can typically tell when someone isn't being genuine. They aren't interested in someone. It's what doesn't show their true personality. It's what acts too passively, or who tries too hard to please women, are attracted to authenticity. They want to interact with someone who has engaging things to say, who can laugh, and who isn't afraid to be themselves. Think about the last time y'all went out with a group of friends and how effortlessly the conversation flowed. Y'all walked around, shared your thoughts without filtering them, and didn't worry about impressing anyone. Now, compare that to a situation where you were on a date and felt the need to agree with the very thing the other person said or avoided talking about your interests because you feared they might not find them interesting. The latter situation is draining and unsustainable. Marcus Aurelius, a renowned Stoic philosopher, reminds us in his meditations to be true to ourselves and not to pretend to be something we are not. He wrote, "Never esteem anything as of advantage to you that will make you break your word or lose your self-respect." This advice applies to all areas of life, including relationships. When you hide your true self, you lose respect for yourself and create a foundation of dishonesty in any potential relationship. So instead of molding yourself to fit a certain image, just be yourself. If she doesn't appreciate you for who you are, then it probably wasn't meant to be, but you're more likely to capture attention and form genuine connections when you stop dimming your personality, embrace your individuality, stay true to your principles, and let your authentic self shine through. This approach is not only more attractive but also more sustainable and fulfilling in the long run. Number 3, don't just wait for a 3. Don't just wait for a chance. Are you always letting her make the decisions? You find yourself waiting for your crush to notice you and make the first move. This is a common mistake. Among nice guys, they invest a lot of time and effort into someone they like, then sit back and hope she will initiate something. However, most women appreciate someone who takes the lead. I fear, interested in someone, you need to show it by being confident and straightforward. Let's face it, if you're always on the sidelines waiting for her to make the first move, you might never get noticed. Confidence is attractive, and showing you can take charge of the situation reflects a strong apple-linker actor. Imagine a scenario where you've been admiring a woman from afar. You think about her constantly and try to be around her, hoping she'll see your value and make the first move, but her rest. Think you're putting your happiness in someone else's hands. This isn't just about dating, it's about taking control of your life. The Stoics believed in taking responsibility for our actions and not leaving things to chance. Don't relegate yourself to the background in your relationships. You won't get anywhere by just waiting on the sidelines. Be proactive. Take the initiative. Even if things don't work out, at least you'll know you gave it your best shot. The fear of rejection can be paralyzing, but remember that inaction is the real enemy. By taking the initiative, you're not only showing your interest, but also demonstrating your willingness to take risks for what you desire. Every time you step up, you're practicing resilience and courage. Crucial traits for personal growth. If you're at a party and you see someone you're interested in, don't just stand in the corner hoping she'll come talk to you. Approach her with confidence, introduce yourself, and start a conversation. This isn't about being aggressive, it's about showing an interest in taking control of your destiny. The Stoics taught that we should focus on what we can control and let go of what we can't. You can control your actions and decisions, but you can't control how someone else will respond by taking the initiative. You're practicing self-reliance and courage, both key aspects of Stoic philosophy. This mindset not only applies to romantic pursuits, but to all areas of life every time you take the initiative. You are reinforcing your agency and reducing the anxiety that comes from uncertainty, even if the outcome isn't what you hoped for. You've gained the experience and grown stronger in your resolve to live a life true to your principles. Remember, being a nice guy doesn't mean being passive. It means being respectful and kind, but also strong and assertive when it comes to our own life. So next time, don't wait for a chance, create one. Show your interest, take the lead, and embrace the Stoic virtue of courage, even if the outcome isn't what you hoped for. You'll have the satisfaction of knowing you lived according to your values and to control of your own path. Living a life of integrity and courage means stepping out of your comfort zone and taking bold steps toward your goals. Each time you act with intention, you're building a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. Number 4, avoid falling too quickly. Do you find yourself instantly avoid falling too quickly attracted to every good-looking woman you meet? This common pitfall, especially for nice guys, can lead to disappointment and frustration. Nice guys often commit too deeply. Too soon they get caught up in the excitement of meeting someone attractive and commit before really knowing the person. But the truth is, most women might not be the right match for you. When searching for a partner, it's likely that 99% of women won't gel with your personality, yet many men focus primarily on a woman's looks at the start. Nice guys often fall into this trap because a desperation can cloud judgment. When you're desperate for a relationship, you might fall for just about anyone. However, women aren't usually attracted to men who are quick to fall in love. They meet plenty of such men. Swa's nothing unique. Instead, women are drawn to men who maintain some distance, aren't immediately captivated by their beauty. These men don't rush to compliment excessively or do countless favors. Instead of trying to win her over quickly, they let women come to them, so hold back a bit. Just because someone is physically attractive doesn't mean they're right for you, or even worth pursuing. By distinguishing between romantic interest and mere physical attraction, you'll have a better chance of building genuine connections. Let's connect this with Stoic principles. The Stoics teach us to practice self-control and to be cautious of our initial impressions. When you meet someone attractive, it's easy to get swept away by emotions and excitement, but a Stoic would advise you to take a step back and evaluate the situation rationally. Are you really interested in this person for who they are? Or are you just reacting to their looks? For example, you meet a woman at a party, she's stunning and immediately catches your eye. Instead of jumping in and trying to impress her with compliments and favors, take a different approach. Engage in a meaningful conversation. Ask her about her interests and values and see if they align with yours. Show genuine curiosity about her as a person, not just as an object of desire. This not only sets you apart from the countless men who fall head over heels too quickly, but it also gives you the chance to build a connection based on mutual respect and understanding. Be slowing down and practicing self-control. You'll be able to make better decisions and form healthier relationships. Remember, true attraction goes beyond physical appearance. It's about finding someone who shares your values and who can walk alongside you on your journey of personal growth. So the next time you find yourself drawn to someone's looks, channel your inner Stoic. Take a moment to reflect. By doing so, you'll be on the path to building more meaningful and lasting connections. Number 5, don't just tick boxes. Have you ever asked a woman exactly what she's looking for in a partner? She might mention wanting someone sensitive, a good listener, or supportive. It's easy for nice guys to hear this and try to become exactly that, molding themselves into the perfect image of sensitivity and attentiveness that they think women desire. However, women often share only part of what they're truly looking for. They might not articulate the need for chemistry, excitement, or the feeling of being challenged, because these are more intuitive desires. So while you're busy ticking off the boxes of being the perfect listener or the most considerate friend, you might be missing out on the deeper connection that SP's real attraction. While they might value kindness and sensitivity, initial attraction is vital. Women are drawn to a man who sparks romantic interest, makes them laugh, and carries an air of intelligence and confidence. Imagine a man who listens intently, remembers every detail, and is always available. While these are admirable qualities, they don't naturally create a spark. Women want to feel a connection that goes beyond mere kindness. They want excitement, challenge, and a bit of unpredictability. In Stoicism, it's important to be true to oneself and to live in accordance with nature and reason. Applying this to relationships, stop trying to mold yourself into a checklist of traits you think will make you more attractive. Instead, focus on being your authentic self. If you're naturally caring, let that shine, but also show your other qualities, your passions, your humor, and your confidence. A Stoic understands that inner virtue and authenticity are more attractive than any facade trying to fit into someone else's ideal. Is not only exhausting, but also unsustainable. Instead of just listening and nodding during a conversation, share your thoughts and opinions. Confidently show that you have your own perspective and that you're not afraid to express it. This doesn't mean being rude or dismissive. It means being authentic and engaging. Laugh, tease playfully, and bring a sense of fun into your interaction. You engage with genuine interest and enthusiasm. It shows that you're confident in who you are. Women appreciate a man who is comfortable in his own skin, who doesn't just try topless but also challenges and excites them. So, rather than strictly adhering to a checklist of traits, focus on creating a genuine connection and romantic tension. Your best qualities shine brightest when there's already an attraction, allowing her to appreciate you fully in the context of a romantic interest. Remember, a true Stoic man, a self-aware and self-assured, not just a nice guy trying to tick all the boxes. If you've journeyed with me this far and are still engaged, I invite you to take a brief pause and comment below with "Stop bung nice." This simple act signifies that you genuinely resonate with the message we've been exploring. Your participation means a lot, and it's a testament to your commitment to personal growth. Now let's delve deeper and continue our exploration together. Number 6, don't lead with your wallet. D6. Don't lead with your wallet. Believe that showing off your wealth will make you more attractive to women. While it's true that financial stability can be appealing, simply flaunting your money won't win genuine affection. Consider your fancy cars an example. Most women aren't impressed by what you drive. They're more interested in who you are when you step out of it. A luxury car doesn't transform a nice guy into a confident partner. In the Stoic tradition, true confidence and self-worth come from within, not from external possessions. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts." This means your character and how you carry yourself speak louder than any material possession. Confidence, humility, and self-respect are far more impactful than any display of wealth. Imagine 2 scenarios. In the first, who pick up a date in your luxury car, flaunting your designer clothes and expensive watch. You spend the evening talking only about your possessions and achievements. In the second scenario, you drive a modest car, wear simple, well-kept clothes, and engage in meaningful conversation, listening intently and showing genuine interest in your date's thoughts and feelings. Which one do you think will leave a lasting impression? Using your financial status as a lure can backfire. People will notice, and not in a good way. Women can tell when you're trying to buy their affection, and it can come across as insincere and superficial. Real connections are built on personal qualities, not your bank account. Instead of relying on your wallet, focus on developing your inner virtues, such as integrity, kindness, and resilience. These qualities are the foundation after attractiveness and will help you form genuine, lasting relationships. So put away the designer labels and stop boasting about your assets. Embrace the Stoic idea that your worth is not determined by what you have but by who you are. By shifting your focus from material possessions to personal growth, you'll not only become more attractive to women, but also find greater fulfillment and peace of mind in your own life. Number 7, avoid waiting for 7. Avoid waiting for applause. Do you often tell people that you're a nice person? This is a typical error nice guys make. They want others to notice and appreciate their niceness, to see them as different from the bad guys out there. But boasting about being decently undermines you. Truly nice men don't need to declare themselves as such. They didn't look for recognition or rewards for their good behavior, so don't feel it down. If women don't applaud your niceness, if you choose to be nice, do it because it's the right thing to do, not because you're expecting something in return. The Stoics believed in doing good for its own sake, not for external validation. Epicus, one of the great Stoic philosophers, taught that we should focus on what we can control, our own actions and attitudes, rather than their actions of others. When you constantly seek applause or approval, you are. Let's take a moment to deeply consider what we've learned about the pitfalls of being the nice guy in relationships. Our journey through ancient Stoicism has revealed that virtues like wisdom and justice are pivotal, and that simply being nice, while commendable, might not lead to therapeutic outcomes many hope for. Stoicism does not dismiss kindness, but it teaches us to engage in virtuous actions without the expectation of a reward or specific outcome. This philosophical stance encourages us to be authentic halliers, showing that genuineness and a balanced approach, rather than a fake enoughness, are what truly foster respect and meaningful connection. If today's exploration of balancing genuine kindness with Stoic principles has resonated with you, don't forget to like this video and leave a comment sharing your thoughts or experiences. Also, be sure to check out recommended videos on your screen for more discussions on how to apply Stoic wisdom in everyday life. Your engagement helps us grow and continue uprighting valuable content. Thank you for watching. And remember to subscribe for more insights on building deeper and more meaningful connections.